Oh, this looks good.
Yeah, boy.
Nice
I got the
touch.
drone footy in.
This is before I got stuck in the tree.
Dude, this is years ago. This is
Oh, okay.
years ago.
Nice. So welcome to Wally World, everyone.
Yeah. That's
Full
right.
expression. Par 72 just happened.
9,822 feet of fun in the
Woo!
woods.
Look at this. Beautiful looking day out there. Might not be the same day, but
It's not. It's from like 4 years ago.
it was just as good though.
It was just as good. Oh,
At
man.
beautiful East Wallingford.
So yeah, we put the course in 2016, and
Mhm.
we've just been growing ever since. And I'm always hesitant to call a silver lining on COVID, but what did we at 10 or 11 par this year alone?
Yes, that is accurate.
Don't need to even introduce ourselves now. You know who it is.
Thank you, Pat Zach.
It never fails.
Never
Man.
fails. Okay, here we go. Shot number one. Big par 5 right off the bat.
It's the welcome to Wally World. What do you think the elevation gain is here?
At least 50.
At least, yeah, absolutely. I think just over 50 feet elevation gain with two OBs. You got this water in front of us here, the pond. We'll be back here on 18, but up at the top of the hill, you can see there's an OB swamp that players got to get over. And if you're not in position, you're going to have to lay up.
Just like that. That's not bad. I think he's still in position.
Yeah. Birdie is out of the question, though. Once you've had one layup at Wally on any hole, birdies are out.
All right, so I'm trying to go over this OB swamp here. Going a little aggressive. Ooh, yanked. But it actually ends up, yep, it's okay.
It is, yeah. You can kick right. It's kind of you gotta have played it to know it's there. But it's not gonna be great. Let's say that much.
Let's see what happens here.
So you can see the light patch. Matt's trying to beat that so he can get a good look up at the green.
Little turnover. All right, right in the middle.
Stick it, buddy. And so here you can see all those ferns. That's the swamp we're talking about.
Zach's right in front of it. Good spot here. He'll be just chipping up, though.
I'm not afraid to admit it. I've added layups to my game this year.
Added what?
Layups.
Oh, layups. Okay. Yes. The
I know,
hardest shot to learn.
Hard to believe I would say it, but it felt like the right decision. Oh, these soft
tic-tac action.
Oh, they're so good. Little metal.
So this is a little half birdie bid.
That's right. The hole is
soft.
still unbirdied, right? Still unbirdied?
Unbirdied.
Hopefully
I've not seen it.
That'll change soon.
But we're close. We like showing off our discs.
Yeah.
We love this mania.
It lasts about 2 or 3 holes, and then we got too excited about disc golf.
All right. That's a good start, actually. Like we're saying, no birdies yet. So pars are good out here.
Pars are great. That's the way we built the course.
All right. Another big par 5, second hole.
This is a righty hole, Matt. Walk us through it. What's the idea?
All right. So you're going down this tight little right to left gap. Just caught the center tree. That one big tree is in the way. You're eventually going to go out into the field.
Oh, I liked this shot. This was that shot when you throw it and you think, it's a good thing I haven't played disc golf for a few days. This arm feels fresh.
Fresh arm. Yeah. So here, I'm kind of out of position. That road is OB down there, so I'm just trying to lay it up.
And
a little bit more room.
On this fairway, you'll see it's a little rough still. We just added these 2 holes based off of some logging that was done. So we're still working to get it cleared out, but it's playing better and better every day.
Here's a tough little shot. Just trying to get it out to the field to have an open hyzer look. And yeah, it's out there.
All it takes. And you got to get across that road. We play that road as like an OB river here. Because we just kind of figured the lines weren't difficult enough. We needed to add some possible bonus strokes.
A little low, but still worked out fine. Good spot.
Oh.
So we're going across this field down towards that huge tree at the base of this hill. Just trying to swing a hyzer in there. It's a little short, but it's okay.
But short is a lot better than long on this one, because once you get about pin high, if you're right, there's nothing but jail. And I was pretty excited about this shot. I just dyed up this disc like the day before. I hadn't even thrown it in a field yet. And I thought, what if it was the exact right disc right now?
Big turnover.
Thought it was not quite. When you hit those trees high, you got to go way down the hill. It'll push you out and just let you fall. So here we go. Here's the.
Oh, yes. A little drift back down the hill, but
that's okay.
That's a great upshot. He's really pinched off there. You can't really see it, but he has to go all the way around those trees.
Got to get the blood flowing. It's only hole 2. At this point, Matt and I have been playing disc golf for about a half an hour already, though.
Oh boy, indeed.
Oh yeah.
Here's Zach finishing up. I think that's for par.
I think it's a clean 5. Yeah.
I think it's a 5.
It's going to be a theme.
Yep. We are pretty happy even for 2.
Yeah. Coming to join me in Eventown.
Assessing the line.
Or is that a bogey? Did you get 1 there?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Couple extra shots in there. Or 1 extra shot.
1. Just 1. But that one you can definitely get. It's there's even the chance of eagle on hole 2. Hole 3, it's a great lefty hole with the slope of the hill.
Wide open left side. He's just going straight hyzer bomb.
The whole way. Let the DD3 just flip up a little bit, but never let it get flat.
Ooh, good looking line.
The whole way. Oh yeah, that's a good die. I like that. That Charizard is looking good.
Charizard, get me up there. Oh, just left it a little low.
Yeah, you get that up just a little higher, it drifts all the way over.
But
look at that
nothing
view.
too difficult here. But yeah, I did it for the view, just for the viewers.
We are very lucky to be able to see some of the biggest peaks in central Vermont right from this green here. We've got Killington and Pico, Shrewsbury, a whole
Zach's got this circle 2 lined up. Oh, just high.
You could tell by the awkward bend at the hips that it was no good.
Praying for a drop, but
yeah,
didn't get it this time.
There you got Killington in the background there and Pico. Beautiful.
Wrapping up par here.
Good work.
That's kind of the first putt of the day, so that felt pretty good.
Yeah.
Dropping in there. Right, so.
And these scores have a lot of fight left in them. That's only 3 holes in, and there is a lot of great disc golf to play. Ooh, hole 4.
Yep. Big par 4 up the hill. You want to kind of make it start moving left right about there.
What are you ripping on here? You always pure this line.
I'm throwing an FD3 now. I want something that's definitely going to move left.
You can put some torque on it so it goes straight before it does it.
You really don't want to go too straight. So this looks pretty good.
That
You want to get by
blaze.
that orange blaze. Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Video angles.
Yep, discussing film techniques.
So you can see that dark shady spot in the distance. That's where the basket is under a bunch of striped maples. And now you're going to start seeing a lot of the true character of Wally. It's hard to get through without making friends with a few trees.
So we're both in this little lower position here. Not ideal, but manageable.
Absolutely. Birdie's been done from there, but mostly at this point, we're both just looking for a nice par. Oh, that shot was looking
little
good.
Overturned. Oh, that's what happened. That was a great kick.
Yeah. It's always nice to get to see it again. You're like, oh, now I understand everything.
So you're going to see this quite a bit. Zach leaning on this tactic.
Oh, yeah.
For the park job, almost throw in.
That's going to be nice, man. Hitting the throw in to somebody there would be really fun, but you can't do that with the tactic. No. It's too far away at the corner. This is a big putt. This is still pretty far away.
I'm still throwing tactic, yeah, just a little
throw.
Forehand up.
Yep. Oh, he gets that perfect backboard. I love the way those striped maples all lean down the hill, and then the beech trees go up it. It makes this perfect kind of visual experience as you come into that green. It's really cool. And apologies for any motion sickness we cause. Oh, hole 2. It's not even hole 2 anymore, but it was your hole. You should definitely take us through the history of this beauty, hole 5.
So we used to be down at the bottom of this hill, but we've pushed it back another 200 feet.
Yeah.
Is that right? Up this hill to create kind of this kind of left to right type hole. Definitely a tough par 4 here. It's a very specific hyzer shot. You want it to be pushing, but also moving right the entire time.
High generally is not a good sign. You got to sort of play along the plane of the fairway.
So Zach's ripping something stable. And that, just
well, yeah, which side do you go on? Why not just go down the middle? There's a tree, that's why.
I'm throwing a stable forehand here, just trying to make it move right.
I pushed for this redesign on this hole for a while, and as soon as we put this in, I realized how much harder of a backhand this line is than it is if you've got a competent forehand. I was like, oh, I did not see that coming. Didn't think this through. Going with the roller.
Little forehand roller. Took a big bounce there.
Yeah, lost a lot of steam, but it fought through, and all you really need to do to be in position to clean up the par there is get to the grass. That's always the goal.
So we're just trying to get out there as far as we can to kind of get ourselves an up and down for par. So I'm also throwing a forehand roller.
Oh, you'll like seeing this one. This was we were talking about this one for a while, trying to figure out how it got where it got to. You can hear the disbelief in my voice. I'm like, I don't know what I'm watching.
Zach with an upshot here. A little tricky spot, but he's done it very well.
Oh, yeah.
Park job there. Tap that in for par.
And this is without a doubt the windiest green on the course. So the closer you can put it, the better.
All right. Circle 2 look here.
Oh, I think this might be 3, man. You're far. It's a good bid, though.
A little half bid. Like we said, it's windy. We want tap-ins here.
Yeah, we have a, we
have a history.
We have a history with this hole. Let's just put it that way. Getting business done. getting pars. On to
So-
one of my favorite holes of all time.
Yes.
Used to tee off from that platform, but now we've got an even more beautiful green. This is a fun one.
Shout out Jim Bailey. Thank you for helping with this tee pad.
Yeah,
It looks
buddy.
beautiful and it's awesome right now. Playing so great.
So good. Cranking on it without worrying about slipping.
Look at
Putting
that.
it up over the corner.
Jim Bailey says you're welcome, Zach.
That's right. Thank you, Jim. Thank you. This is a great hole. This is one of the holes that we designed, and it got us really excited about the potential here. You're playing all the way up the hill. Matt's showing you a great righty line. It's not bad to be a little left, but the hole's going to bend right and dump back over the hill, actually to where the previous hole's tee is almost. So what are you throwing for this shot? Because it looks like it's an interesting line.
So I'm kind of in between the fairway right now. So I'm trying to turn a little rock, slight turnover, but that's the tree that's splitting the fairway. So I just need to beat that. Yep, that's what I said.
You think that's the what tree do you think is hit more than any other tree on the course? That's got to be on the list.
This one and the next one on the left side.
Oh yeah, good point. Good point.
That I'm trying to avoid here now.
It's amazing how many people, you get that first time you get your shot up to the top of the hill and then you drill that tree and you're like, I hadn't had any chances before. I love this shot right here. I'm actually going to forehand a flippy putter. This is a Rico. And this shot is hard because you got to get it to just coast right over the horizon. And that was just a little too high.
Tad bit high, but he's got a nice little lane here. Circle 2 putt.
This is
scary though.
It's Matt Storgaard's apartment, man. He doesn't pay rent, but he lives here. I've seen you bang at least 2 or 3 from up there.
Try to hit this one.
Ooh.
Oh, just a bit low. That was for my par.
This basket will give those up though. I can't even count the number of putts I've seen sink from the top of the hill that had no right not being at the bottom.
Nice clean up there, Zach.
Thank you.
No harm done.
Bummed to miss the birdie opportunity after that drive, but still, to the easy par on that hole. Thank you. I'll take it.
All right, so this is kind of one of the gets, I guess.
Because it's a par 3, it only requires 1 great shot.
Yes, exactly. So what are you throwing here?
Oh, that's a nice C-Line MD3. Still pretty new, so it's got some stability. I just came over a little too far.
Oh.
But, those downhill putts, they have a way of giving you a chance.
So I'm ripping FD3 here. Just trying to beat that.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. That bunch
the only
of
tree
maples.
That matters.
Yes. Catches everything. Zach. Oh, almost ringing it up.
I've seen some big ones on this hole too. We are not going to have as open of greens basically on the next hole for a while. So
scary moment here.
Get that.
Oh.
You almost got me. It wasn't close at all, folks. Don't worry. I just got too scared.
Zach, great cleanup there.
Yeah, to be able to give it that run and feel confident making that putt back and really turn around.
I've got a similar spot.
Going. That's the kind of experience on the green we're going to start seeing more of is how do I figure out how to navigate this putter towards the target.
Mm-hmm.
Man, clinging on to even after those 3 holes always feels a little unnerving. You're like, did I do it? I got through there even at even?
All right. Our third par 5 of the day already on the front 9.
We got 2 more, folks. There's still more to come. This is definitely my favorite par 5 on the course. At least because it's just lefty hole the whole way there. We're going to play onto this side hill, left to right, left to right, left to right.
He's not even ashamed of it.
No, but it's a little trickier than it sounds because the angles get weird and there's going to be a lot of trees very soon.
All right, so we're just shy of the gate, but we have open looks through here, so I'm just throwing a hyzer, just trying to get down as far as I can. Maybe penetrate those woods down, as you can see further down the screen, but just trying to get in position.
Yeah. That's a good looking shot. And for a while, we were always trying to play just past those, but I know personally, I think I want to be further left, further down the hill now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does open up quite a bit.
It just brings too much randomness into the equation if you
He's
try
trying to
play
get
the
down
right
there.
forward.
Oh, just a late kick, but he's in fine position.
Yeah. It hasn't taken me out of the birdie range, but this does.
Oof.
Even with that luck, it's just so far still.
And we're both trying to push this left side.
Right.
That's kind of why we're drifting him over. But
so this actually used to be two different holes. It used to be a par 4 that played pretty close to where we were just throwing from. And then another hole that would play to this basket. And so we both just got past that kind of final gate that used to be the fairway of the old hole. And now it's time to play this classic Wally green. A little bit of elevation and a whole lot of trees.
Circle too bad.
That look was so good. I thought it was in the
good
whole
out of
way
the
there
hand.
today.
I thought I'd bring that up, but
Mm-hmm. So see, Matt, I was thinking if we want to just add the 178 feet we need to be at 10,000, we can get like another 60 here before we get to the wall.
It's true. We can push this one back, but this green is so good.
It is. That is the problem. It's kind of so perfect where it is. So. And in the spring, it's a good little pick-me-up snack hole. There's a bunch of wild leeks we've transplanted to the hill that are, well, I guess does that make them not wild anymore? Anyways, this hole, shortest par 4 on the course. I always thought it was under 400 feet. UDisc has it at 414. Hard to measure with this hill, but that rock wall on the left, OB the entire way.
It runs all the way down, and it actually cuts behind the basket, too, at a big L.
Yep.
And that's the luckiest shot of the day, folks.
Yes, absolutely.
Kicked up into perfect position. So now you're just throwing a little pitch up down this fairway. You want it to start moving right about there.
Yeah, that's perfect.
It's pretty good. Zach's in a tough spot, but he had a huge drive. He's way down here.
Yeah, if you get close enough, if you get a good rip on it, it can get you pretty far. And I've been trying to eagle this hole for so long. Since we put it in, I really thought it should be a par 3. Made a bet with Matt's brother Josh that I would 2 it. He gave me a year. I lost that bet. He has one of my favorite frisbees now. But these two guys on screen did do it one day in doubles. How far was that putt you hit it from?
I think 40. 40 sound right?
Yeah, so you can get it there. It's definitely doable. And in my opinion, with where that drop is, it's actually so generous that it's always worth going for.
So that's front 9, folks. Zach is 1 under par.
Feeling great. Took me 9 holes to birdie, and I birdied what might be the easiest hole on the course, but hey, feeling good about it. So I thought, why not play the leftiest hole on the course just about as well as I usually do. I still don't know why this is so
a little bit inside, but it's a big left to right, down the hill, beautiful hole, and we both mess up this drive. We're both on top.
Not a mistake that you usually make. Definitely, I'm in a common place for me somehow. It being a left to right hyzer, but Matt usually throws these tricky, flippy sidewinder forehands that just drift over, and we get down there and it's right there. So Sounds like a righty hole to me.
Zach in a very tough spot here, way out of position. He's got to throw this very touchy Anheuser flick.
It's
And what do you
hard to
know?
trace.
The Tic Tac doing work
Yeah,
all
it'll
day.
get you down there.
And he
Yeah,
said
I'm
it
sorry.
best. He said it best.
It was a little juicy for sure.
Trying to make this
I
big
thought you
comeback
had
putt
that one.
and just a bit short.
All right, look at that.
This
No,
is
you didn't
where
miss a shot. That's where it landed.
incredible save. Shout
Buy
out.
them, folks. Go buy them. I heard they got a stack at Maple right now.
Cleaning up a little double bogey. Yeah, I'm disappointed too, Matt.
Yeah. That's the thing. You gotta, if you can just keep it to a couple single bogeys, you can stay in the hunt here. But when the doubles start stacking up, is when things can get a little overwhelming.
It's tough.
So here's two basically brand new holes. Another Josh Storgaard gift to the course. The man gave a furlough week to come and work with me to build these two. We wish we could have had you there too, Matt, but this one's fun. And it only gets more fun the further you go, right?
Oh, yeah. Very, very tough green. Very demanding tee shot here. You really want to move this right as far as you can. Just cut a little cabbage. Oh, good kick, though.
That's a good kick. You're up on the hill. You can usually get a look, but I like how you called it a challenging green and a tough tee shot, but didn't include this ridiculous upshot too, trying to make the green. There's so
I try
many
and forget about this middle stretch.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I'm sorry.
Oh, and I'm still stuck in it.
Kick. It's a brutal. That is just unfair.
And Zach in a great spot here.
Yeah, that is my best drive on this hole yet, and I never thought I would be trying that line, but
ooh, tactic again
and again and again. I was pretty shocked that you just gave this 458, so we'll see if that's really what it is. We got to get the rangefinder on it.
Oof. Just jail. Not many options. I'm still in it a little bit.
That is the little bit of the rough part of finding the rough on a new cut hole. No one's been over there bending trees out of the way that are now dead so you can throw it through.
I found a gap there.
Yeah, buddy. Look at that basket.
The damage. That's what you got to do out here.
I don't know, Matt. I think we could put it a little higher and like put a spiral staircase up to it.
Oh, man. You'll see how tall this basket is. I'm going to demonstrate here.
Yeah, all right. Matt, how tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
Okay, all right. So just under 6 feet, up on a good 1.5 stump. Oh, man. I wish I was better at graphics so I could put a little like ruler next to it. I found this sweet putter in the woods. It's way too heavy to play with.
It's a tricky putt here. Weird angles.
Yeah.
No gimme.
You know, I didn't want to say it then, but the reason I didn't throw that log at the basket is because it had already done me so wrong. When we were putting this basket in, I didn't think it through, and I took a spill. Oh man, you can see in that drone shot there for a second that the garden's in, the basket's in still.
Oh. All right.
Oh no.
Another new par 4.
Oh no. That felt like it was really the first miss of my day. I felt like I had basically hit all my lines.
Been playing great up to here. Let's see if it continues. And so you want to be pushing straight and just fading at the end here. And over that rock wall is unknown territory.
This shot looked like it had a chance when I was lining it up, but it is it's hard to get much when you lose that much speed right off the bat. So I thought, what if I went over all the trees instead of through them this time?
Tough spot here. He's way out of position. He's just
Pretty,
trying to hack through these woods,
yeah.
and he
You
doesn't
caught
do a
it.
bad job.
No, I got some distance. I think I'm right on the edge of like far circle 2. But you can see the green there. It narrows off really quick.
And this rock wall is about 5 feet above my head.
Yeah, it's really intimidating. So you got to think about where the disc is really going. You can't always just think, well, if I go as far as possible down the fairway that way, it's going to be better here.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't find it when I was watching, but apparently I caught it. And I tried to give this a run, but
a little
you know,
bit not bad from where you are. That looks like a lot of trees in your way.
It wasn't so much the trees, but more the need to throw an uphill flex putt, like full flex. I don't know how to do that. Maybe someone else does, but I don't. But this right here, I wish I knew how to do this. I don't think I've picked this one up yet.
Yeah, that's definitely my first bird down that hole. That felt really good.
Yeah. So, wait, what'd you throw for the first one? CD2?
CD2, yep, and then a little FD3 chip shot.
That chip shot is so helpful. The number of times that I've been like, oh, Matt's in trouble. Oh, no, look, he's got par. Great. Oh, the pipe dream.
Pipe dream.
When's the last time you could see the basket from the tee?
This is the first hole, I think.
No, I think it's technically hole 1 if you crouch down. I got to get the telescope out there.
Yeah, that's not great, guys. You want to be down the middle here.
But it's just enough distance that it makes you think, I can definitely get it there, but I have to throw it hard to do it. And anytime you think, I got to throw it hard, it's not the best recipe. I got extra lucky.
He gets by that one. Look at that.
It is. If you see this line in person, there's no lefty hyzer to this green.
Just trying to get up close, give myself a look for par.
I hadn't noticed before. It just never got over even. You got a lot of speed on it, but the uphill killed it.
And Zach, great drive here. It's got a nice birdie look. No fear up the hill.
I was just trying to play catch with my friend.
Just splashed it.
And that's a good 2 to get. You might say 322, but this is a tough hole. Before we added all the monsters, this plate is one of the hardest. I actually hadn't thought about that for a while. That's pretty true though, right? This used to play as one of like the top 3, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bloop. Tap in time.
Another bogey, but Zach is cruising along here. 1 under par through 13 now. Is that right?
Yeah, pipe dream is the lucky 13th. And this hole, I love this hole. The second we built it, it just felt great. You got a rock wall OB the whole way on the right, but for the most part, it shouldn't come into play. So close. We're all just trying to beat that row of trees. We call it getting into the field, because then you're out in the grass again, and you'd have that little elevation as well, and the shot gets way easier, yet no one's done it yet, so.
So the basket is hanging actually behind, not that first big pine tree, but the next one behind it. It's about, I don't know, 250, 275 from here.
Yeah, it plays a lot further with the uphill, especially below the wall. And we put it on the left side so that you have to actually get kind of deep of the pin and left to have a good putt at it. There are some putts from the other side, but it is trick shot territory. That's a good up.
And there it is, the hanging basket. Zach's got this low ceiling putt. Another birdie look here. Oh, just leaves it low.
Oh, I didn't leave it low. There's an iron branch in there. I'll show you right now. Here it is. It felt so good out of the hand. And there's the guy.
Oh,
Get him out of here. Not welcome. And you took a second on this putt.
a little windy. You can see the basket moving a bit.
Yeah, that wasn't me swinging it. That thing will just move sometimes. And I just kind of occasionally decided I'm going to keep moving it up. We'll see how high it goes.
All right, pars on there. You're looking for birdie on that hole, really, but
Definitely.
pars are never bad.
It does feel like one of those ones you can put some muscle into and get your birdie out of it. This hole, oh, is it honest?
Another par 5, dead straight for about 800 feet.
I think it's pretty much 800 feet, yeah. And then we're like, what if we put the basket on the right side of that dead straight? How about that? Now it goes right. There's a dog leg. To explain, the other day, Matt threw 2 rocks on this hole and then had an eagle putt from just outside of the circle. It was beautiful. Great rip. And really, the test here is pretty obvious, right? It's pretty honest. How straight can you throw a Frisbee?
Oh, drifted.
Oh, no. Oh.
And somehow, I couldn't believe it.
Oh, and you thought that it was the tree kick on the other par 4 that was the luckiest shot of the day. All right, so now this is going to look like you're seeing the same shot again. It's actually it's a different shot, and it's going to go a lot better this time because this Rico is my workhorse on this shot.
Soft turnover. Great looking shot there.
Never caught a fade. Got it all the way to the green. And so this is an eagle look. So it'll happen. I'm sure of it. It just hasn't happened yet.
Yep. Those birch trees, those guardian birch trees are beautiful. It's another great looking hole.
I was about to say the exact same.
You might not admire it while you're playing, while you're in the thick of it, but from video, it looks pretty nice.
What's the highest score we've seen on this now?
Oh man,
we've seen double digits, right?
I want to say like a 13.
Yeah. So I don't know if we even mentioned it. There's rock walls on both sides, and it is OB center there. You know, we don't like to have it on all our holes.
We birdied this. We both
did. That was a 6-star frame, man.
All right, another new addition to the course. Does not even look like you're still in the same place, but you got this huge fairway, giant trees, big par 4.
Yeah. And I had been playing this aggressive, trying to put the pressure on shot 1 and give myself some relief on shot 2. I'm done with that plan. I'm splitting the pressure 50-50, 2 forehands.
So this blaze mark is a great spot to be. Anything by that is fantastic.
Oh, and if you can get past this drier patch up into that lush stuff, wow, you could probably see the pin.
So Zach's trying to move something right through this very pinched gap.
Got the extra pinched gap on the right, though, and we'll take that luck at this point. Just trying to cling to that under round at 16 right now. Hole 16 and still under par. What is going on?
And just catch the left side of the gate.
And it narrows off a lot. It's about half the width of the previous fairway on shot 1. And as you're playing these 3 holes, right, those rock walls always play OB. So after playing a bunch of holes where there's no need to think about the lines and the bad kicks, we throw a little bit of danger in for the last couple holes to make it, a separated section.
Zach here trying to save par.
This happens to me all the time, whether I'm straddling out around something that's an obstacle on the right, or even just kneeling out. I'm always a little left, and then I overcompensate by putting a little too hard.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's a great comeback putt.
Needed that one, and actually, I think that was your birdie putt, right?
It was my birdie putt, so I'm going to get a little tap in 4 and just get my par and keep going.
There you go.
Yeah, buddy.
Well done there.
Trying to do what I can, hold on to this score.
2 under.
Oh, yeah.
Just 2 to go.
Just 2 to go. 1 par 5, 1 par 3. This is a monster of a hole. A little rough right now because of the logging, but it's gonna grow in and mature really nicely, I think. I think you hit like that rock, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you can see it. That thing, it's just short of where you want to be cruising left, and you can just barely see it.
Zach is looking right down the fairway. Right? Is that what that is? Yeah.
That's it right there. It bends a little bit to the left, and so I tried to follow that line, but this CD3 is a little new, so I'm getting a little bit more stable of a break out of it right now.
Mm-hmm. So there it is, way down there.
I think you're still like 600 feet away.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah. We pushed this one back from its old pin after the logging came through. This fairway used to be about half the width of this, and we played to a closer pin, and it was still really tough. Did anybody ever eagle that?
No.
Oh man, that would have been cool.
So.
Air quotes doable. The shape was there, you know. So this is definitely one of the holes that we need to put our maintenance time into soon, but it still is playable. You know, if your lie isn't good, I just want to know, what are you doing there? It's probably not a good place to be.
Plenty of room in the fairway.
That's right. Yeah, just trying to get ourselves right up into that green.
Chipping up there.
We're running low on battery, so
we're trying to hustle through this.
We're trying to get through it. We thought that surely only 2 guys playing around on a fully charged battery would make it, but turned out this was a solid like 3-hour round just with 2 guys out there. And hole 18, Liquid Courage. We're back at the pond, trying to do everything you can to get over it, and you can't see it. I got lucky on the left there, and it's not going to put me super close, but it's going to be close enough for a look. But once you see this green, you'll know why it's not always the best green to run it on.
And that actually finds the water.
It does. We know for sure because Matt went in to get it after this round.
You've got this here, and I threw it in the water again.
Tic-tac-no. So he's gone from first to the first drop zone because of that OB off the drive, and then this is the second drop zone here on the flags. It's a bit of a death putt because there's the pond. We gotta get our eyes on that.
And it's okay, but this just shows the full teeth of 18. It's no walk in the park to finish off the round.
Right. We wanted a hole that would make people make choices if they were coming down the final stretch.
Elevated basket. Just
good putt. Great putt.
A fight all the way through.
Absolutely, man. It was really 18 that got you. Pretty stoked about that. I'm sure it'll get broken eventually, hopefully soon. Maybe it'll stand, but 2 under, course record round. Felt pretty good about that one.
It was a joy to watch, Zach. You were just striping gaps, scrambling your butt off.
Oh yeah, man. That's
Only
what you
one
need
bogey
here.
of the day.
One, and it was hole 12, which is it's an okay one to bogey. There's not a lot of fairway there.
And he has the course record on film.
That was the luckiest part. That was the luckiest part. So thanks everybody for watching. Come and play the course. Find us on Facebook at Wally Wurld. Find us on Insta at Wally Wurld. We want to hear from you. We want you to come play the course. So come find us.
Come join us. Come beat us.
That's
Thank
right.
you.